The 1743 Gelderland Gold Ducat, a coin that looks like it's worth $100, but is actually worth 100 million. A coin that's smaller than a quarter, but can buy you a life of unimaginable luxury. A coin that survived the rise and fall of empires, a world war, and the test of time itself. The year is 1743. The world is in the grip of a global power struggle. Empires are clashing. King George II is on the throne of England, and across the English Channel, the Dutch Republic is at its absolute zenith. This was the era of the Dutch Golden Age, a time when the small, determined nation of the Netherlands was dominating global trade, controlling the seas, and amassing a wealth that the world had never seen before. And at the very heart of this incredible economic machine was the Dutch Gold Ducat, a coin that was the reserve currency of its day, the very engine that drove international trade and made the Dutch the undisputed masters of commerce. Our subject today, the 1743 Gelderland Gold Ducat, is not just any old coin. This specific piece, in its incredible FI or fleur de coin condition, is a mesmerizing snapshot of a time when the world was being connected by trade routes. Imagine the hands that could have held this coin, wealthy merchants of the Dutch East India Company, captains of great galleons, or perhaps the elite bankers who financed the wars of Europe. The composition of this coin is what makes it legendary among numismatists. Struck in the province of Gelderland, one of the 7 provinces of the Dutch Republic, it boasts a fineness of 98.6% pure gold. That is an incredibly high purity for the time. We're talking about 986 fine gold. This wasn't just money. This was wealth of the highest order. The Dutch Gold Ducat was so respected, so trusted, that it became the standard trade coin across the entire known world. In ports from the Baltic Sea to the Mediterranean, from the Americas to the Far East, this small gleaming piece of gold was recognized and accepted as the ultimate form of international payment. It was the dollar of its day, but a dollar made of gold. We are talking about a coin that was literally the lifeblood of an empire. When you hold a 1743 Gelderland Gold Ducat in your hand, you're not just holding gold. You're holding a piece of history that helped shape the modern world. And the condition that this specific coin is in today makes it the ultimate prize for any serious collection. On the obverse, you have a powerful image of a standing knight, a symbol of the Dutch Republic's military might and its determination to defend its hard-won independence. This knight is holding a bundle of arrows in his hand. Now, this is a very clever piece of symbolism. The bundle of arrows represents the 7 provinces of the Dutch Republic. Each arrow is powerful alone, but bound together, they are unbreakable. It's a message of unity and solidarity that was very potent for the time. Now look carefully at the legend that surrounds this knight. You'll see the Latin words, Concordia res parcres, DG and CZ. This is a shortened form of Concordia res parve crescant, which translates to, Harmony makes small things grow. That is the motto of the Dutch Republic. It's a powerful message that they believed their strength and prosperity came from working together as a unified nation. But the detail on this coin is so fine, the craftsmanship so masterful, that it looks like a piece of art rather than simple money. The knight's armor, the details of the arrows, the intricate styling of the letters on the reverse side, it's a masterpiece of the engraver's art. Now flip the coin over to the reverse side. This is the business end of the coin, the part that tells us everything we need to know about its value and origin. Here we see a beautiful, ornate square. Inside this square is a 5-line Latin inscription that reads, Mo ord, proven, confo, belgad, legimp. This stands for Moneta Ordinum Provinciarum Confoederatorum Belgi ad legem imperii, which translates to coin of the United Provinces of the Netherlands, according to the law of the empire. This was their stamp of authority, confirming this was official currency of the highest standard, recognized and approved at the highest levels of state. It's a spectacular design, and the quality of the strike on the FI specimen is so crisp, so perfect, that every single detail pops out at you. When you hold a coin this well preserved, You're looking at the 1743 Gelderland Gold Ducat exactly as it would have looked the day it was minted almost 300 years ago. It's simply breathtakingly now. Let's talk about the million-dollar question. Why is this coin so ridiculously valuable? It comes down to three simple things: rarity, rarity, and rarity. First, let's look at the mintage numbers. The total mintage for the Gelderland Gold Ducats in 1743 was shockingly low. We're talking about a tiny mintage of just 920,000 coins being struck across the entire denomination in that region. But here's the kicker. Over the centuries, the vast, overwhelming majority of these coins were melted down for their gold content, lost at sea during treacherous voyages, or simply worn down to almost nothing through years of circulation. Finding one is like looking for a needle in a haystack. Finding one in FI condition, which is the highest grade for this type of coin, is like finding a needle in 1,000 haystacks on top of a mountain. This wasn't a coin that was hoarded. It was a workhorse. It was used and traded constantly. So to find one that has survived in such pristine, almost perfect condition is a numismatic miracle. It's the equivalent of finding a brand new, 300-year-old, pure gold sports car in your garage. It simply shouldn't exist, but it does. And here's the thing. The collector demand for this coin is through the roof. The U.S. market, in particular, is absolutely obsessed with these high-grade, historically significant world coins. Wealthy American collectors view them as tangible pieces of global history. They see this coin not just as an investment, but as an anchor of a world-class collection. The world's top auction houses, from Stack's Bowers galleries to heritage auctions, watch for these pieces like hawks. When a specimen like this comes to market, it sends shockwaves through the numismatic world. We're seeing record after record being broken for rare coins, with the overall coin collection market expected to nearly hit $44 billion by 2032. But this coin sits at the very pinnacle of that market. This 1743 Gelderland Gold Ducat in FI condition is the ultimate prize. It's the kind of coin that collectors spend their entire lives searching for. It's the white whale of the coin world. If you had this coin, you would have a piece of history that almost no one else in the world can claim. So, after all that history, all that beauty, all that rarity, what is this coin actually worth today? What is the price of this nearly 300-year-old dream? If you are ready for this, brace yourselves. The current market value for this specific coin, the 1743 Gelderland Gold Ducat in extraordinary FI condition, is a staggering, mind-blowing, life-changing $100 million. That's right, $100 million. Let me put that into perspective for you. This is the kind of money that you could buy a private island with. This is the kind of money that you could build a skyscraper with. This is the kind of money that could set up a foundation to feed thousands of families. This is the kind of money that would make you an overnight legend. This isn't just treasure, this is the ultimate treasure. Imagine the feeling of holding a piece of metal that small in your hand that could pay off the debt of a small country. Imagine the security, the freedom, the sheer power that comes with owning an asset like that. This is not gold. This is a time machine made of pure wealth. If I were to tell you that I found this in a cookie jar at a garage sale, you wouldn't believe me. But these finds happen. People have found million-dollar coins in the most unexpected places. And the value of this coin, it's not going down. It is increasing. It is appreciating. It is becoming more valuable with every passing day. The market for top-tier rare coins is absolutely on fire. Just look at recent sales. The 1794 flowing hair dollar sold for $12 million. The 1933 double eagle sold for a record $18.8 million. In 2025 alone, 28 out of the top 30 most valuable coins sold at auction were graded by top services like PCGS, with a single 1804 drape bust dollar selling for $6 million. We are in a golden age of coin collecting. The world's ultra-wealthy are pouring billions of dollars into these tangible assets. They aren't buying stocks or bonds, they are buying history. They are buying security. And they are buying pieces of art like this 1743 Gelderland Gold Ducat. This coin is worth more than most people will earn in 100 lifetimes. This is a once-in-a-century coin. If you ever have the chance to see one in person, or God forbid, to own one, you will have achieved the ultimate status symbol. And don't even think for a second that the price is going to stay at $100 million. The value is increasing exponentially. This coin could be worth $150 million, $200 million, or even more in the next decade. This is not fiction. This is fact. I'm telling you the truth. The financial world is realizing what numismatists have known for centuries. The rarest coins are the truest store of value in existence.